Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to share some tips and tricks you need to try out on the Redmi Note 8 Pro. So Redmi Note 8 Pro is the latest smartphone from Xiaomi in India, and this has really good hardware. It's powered by the Helio G90T processor with a 6GB RAM. It has a quad rear cameras and a good overall package offered at 14,999 pricing. So in this video we'll share some tips and tricks you need to try out on this device to get the best experience from the Redmi Note 8 Pro. So this device has Android 9.0 and MIUI 10, and let's get started with the tips and tricks. So first up, let's go to the settings panel. So in the settings panel you can see that there are lots of options provided. So first let's go to the lock screen. So in the lock screen, let's see, you can see there is an option to double tap to wake, so you can just turn this on. By turning this on, you can actually turn on the device by just double tapping on the display. So this is a really good useful feature. The next feature is raise to wake. So that means if you turn this on, you can actually wake up the device by just raising it to the top position. That also you can do, but then the problem with the raise to wake is that every time you hold the device up and down, the display will turn on. So that will actually consume a bit more battery, but you get the display turned on whenever you raise the device. So that's another feature. Next is the pocket mode. So pocket mode locks the touch gestures when placed in the pocket, so there is no accidental touches happening when the device is placed in the pocket. Then going to the display settings. So this is one really important feature. You need to turn on the dark mode. So dark mode is really good and one of the best options in this UI. So you can just turn on the dark mode, and you can also have the reading mode turned on in case you're reading a lot of text or ebooks from the smartphone. Reading mode is something which is really good. It actually makes the color of display warmer, allowing your eyes to relax. So that means you can read for a longer period of time. Then you also get the contrast and color option. So here you can actually go with the default warm or cooler colors. You can also set the contrast, automatic contrast, increased contrast, or standard contrast. So these are the options available. So based on how you want the display to appear, you can change that. Then there is an option to change the notch and the status bar. So you can in fact you can hide notch if you don't want. So just you can see that this is the hide notch option. So in case you don't want the notch to appear, you can hide it. Then notch in the individual apps, that means you can actually customize which all apps you want the notch. Say for example, some apps, if you don't want notch, you can actually customize it from here. Then you can customize the notification center by editing the carrier name, battery percentage, and stuff like that. These are available in all the MIUI devices. Now next, let's go to the home screen. So in the home screen, you can see the default launcher can be set as a system launcher. If you want a third-party launcher, you can go here and set the default launcher here. Then there is lock home screen layout. That means any changes to the home screen layout is not allowed. And then there is also home screen layout. You can choose from 4:6 or 5:6 option. Then you can also show memory status in the recent key. So whenever I press the recent key, so there you go, you can see that here you can actually show the memory status. So these are some features available in the home screen. Then password and security, we have the fingerprint, face unlock available. Then there is also second space option, so you can create a new space on your device which is completely different from the existing space. So this is particularly useful if you want to segregate your work from your the personal file. So that is something which is really good. You can see protect your privacy, create anytime, absolutely risk free. So second space can be toggled anytime from the main area, and that space will have a different password and access, so that is also included here. Now that's the important aspect in the password and security. Now battery and information, you can go with the adaptive battery option. Then you can also enable battery optimizations. So you can see that battery saver and battery optimizations are available. You can just go here and optimize the battery. You can see which all apps are draining your battery, and if say for example right now GPS is turned on, if you can actually turn off the GPS and get more battery. So these things can be checked using the battery optimization options. In the additional settings, you can see there is the button shortcut. So selecting here, so you can set the shortcuts for each of these buttons. So launch camera, you can set the button. So then take a screenshot, 3-finger slide fingers down. So just will show you. So there you go, that's the screenshot we have taken. So that's how you can take a screenshot, or you can go with the regular options as well, using the volume button and the power button. Then turn off the screen, turn on torch. So these things can be set a key. You can see that for example, turn on the torch, I can set a shortcut key, double press the power button, or long press the home button. So these things can be set here based on which functionality you want. You can go here and set it here. Then there is an option called quick ball. So a quick ball is an option on screen. So if you just turn it on, you can see this is the quick ball. So you can see that in the quick ball we have you can just move it around. So we're just showing it here. So there are some options. So you can also customize the shortcuts here. So once you have turned on the quick ball, you can see that you can also customize these shortcuts. There are 5 options which you can turn it on. So this is the quick ball. So quick ball is basically a shortcut area where you can quickly access some functionalities. Then there is one-handed mode, and then you can just swipe from here. You can see this is the one-handed mode, and you can actually set what size you want in the one-handed mode. So 4.5, 4 inches or 3.5. So based on that, you can enable the one-handed mode. Then there is some special features. So this is something which is pretty useful for gamers, because this has the Helio G90T processor. So you can see that this is the gaming speed booster. So you can see that this will improve the gaming performance. So you can see these are the options available. So you can see that game shortcuts, then performance mode, you can see performance optimizations, memory exception. So this will give you the best possible gaming experience when you're gaming. Then you have this Amazon Alexa feature. So we have showed you how to set up Alexa, and if you want a hands-free Alexa, you can just turn this on, and you can also respond while the device is locked. So that can also be enabled here. So you can just give a training for hands-free option in the Alexa. So that's how you can set up hands-free in Alexa. A lot of users have been asking us how to set that. So you can do that from here. Then if you go to the apps, you can see that there is option for dual app support. So dual apps basically allows you to create 2 instances of the same app. So you can just turn on for which all apps you want the dual apps functionality. In fact, it's available for all the installed apps. Then there is also app lock via fingerprint scanner. So what you need to do is if you want to lock any particular app, you can just set the password. So for example, we'll just do that for the gallery app. So now we have set app lock for gallery. So just turning this on, you can see that this will either ask for the pattern or face data. So once the face data is enabled, so you can open it. So that's how it works. So once you lock the device, it will be again once again in the locked position. So there you go, you can see this is the app lock. You can either draw the pattern or you can use the face data for app lock. So this is another useful option available. Now in the security option, now you can see that you can just scan the device and optimize the device for better performance. So here again you can see there is a deep clean option. That means it will remove unwanted files, caches, etc., and the trash files can be cleaned. You can boost the speed of the device, and as I said before, there is app lock option, then there is dual apps and deep clean option. So these are options available in the Redmi Note 8 Pro. So these are some tips and tricks you can try out on the Redmi Note 8 Pro. So we also done a video on the camera tips and tricks. You can also check out that video. We'll share the link in the description of the video, where we have highlighted how to use the camera app for the best experience. So these are some tips and tricks you can try out on the MIUI on the Redmi Note 8 Pro. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.